All right, let's just get right into it. The Nvidia RTX 5080. It's pretty much been the most hyped, most talked about piece of gaming hardware all year. But we're here to cut through all that noise and answer the one question that really matters. With a price tag that big, is it actually worth your money? Because, let's be real for a second, all the marketing buzz in the world is great, but there's a line from the review that just hits the nail on the head. Hype doesn't render frames. It's a great line, right? And it perfectly sets the stage for what we're about to do here. Take a brutally honest look at what this card can do, not just what people are saying about it. So if hype isn't rendering your frames, what is? Well, this is. Pure, unadulterated, raw power. And this card is just packed with it. But, and this is a big but, all that muscle comes with some pretty serious demands of its own. So let's kick things off with that first impression. You know, the moment you actually get this thing out of the box. We're talking about the physical card itself. And wow, beast is the right word. The review straight up calls its design a masterclass in engineering. It feels heavy, it feels premium. You can tell this is not a cheap piece of kit. That whole triple fan setup isn't just for show either. It keeps the card shockingly cool, which means you're not gonna see any thermal throttling, even when you're pushing it for hours. But honestly, the craziest part is how quiet it is. For all its power, you'll probably hear your case fan spinning up before you hear this card, and that is a massive win. Okay, so it looks great, it feels premium, but that's not why you buy a graphics card, right? Let's get to the main event. How does it actually perform? It's time to see if it really is the new king of 4K gaming. And we are not pulling any punches here. The ultimate test? It's Cyberpunk 2077. We're talking 4K resolution, every single graphical setting cranked to the absolute max, including the infamous path tracing. This is the tech that brings most GPUs to their knees. It's basically the ultimate stress test. So, the big question, how did the RTX 5080 handle it? It didn't just handle it, it ate it for lunch. We're talking a consistent, rock-solid frame rate well above 60 frames per second. This isn't just playable. This is flawlessly, buttery smooth in one of the toughest games out there. And that right there is why you see phrases like a paradigm shift for 4K gaming. Look, this isn't just a little bit better than last year's card. This is a whole new ballgame. It fundamentally changes what you can expect from gaming at this resolution. It lets you play with absolutely zero compromises. So you might be wondering, how is this even possible? Is it just more raw horsepower? Well, not exactly. The real magic, the secret weapon here, is the new Blackwell architecture, and more importantly, its incredible AI features. And that weapon has a name, DLSS 4.0. Now, if you're not familiar, this is not your old school upscaling that just makes things look blurry. No, this is AI magic. It literally reconstructs the image on the fly. And the result? You get this huge boost in frame rates, and a lot of the time, the picture actually looks better, sharper and more detailed than running at native resolution. It's an absolute game changer. And you can really see how big a deal this is when you stack it up against the competition, AMD's FSR. I mean, FSR is fine, it works, but DLSS 4.0 is just smarter. It uses that AI core to produce a cleaner, sharper image with way fewer weird visual artifacts. That AI advantage is a massive part of what makes the 5080 so dominant. All right, so it's a monster. The tech is incredible. It sounds perfect, right? Yeah, about that. It's time for a little reality check because there's always a catch. For all this unbelievable performance, there has to be a downside. So what is it? What's the thing that might make you just stop and say, you know what? Nope, not for me. Well, it's not just one thing. It's really three. First and foremost, the price. Yikes, it's, as the review says, a tough pill to swallow. Then there's the power draw. This thing is thirsty. You're gonna need a beefy 850 watt power supply, minimum. And lastly, just look at it. This thing is big. It's a huge 3-slot card, so you better measure your case before you even think about buying it. Okay, so let's bring it all home. We've seen the mind-blowing performance, and we've seen the pretty serious catches. So it's time for the final verdict. It's time to answer that big question we started with. After all of that, after everything we've looked at, should you actually go out and spend your hard-earned cash on the Nvidia RTX 5080? Well, the answer really depends on who you are. So first, let's talk to the hardcore enthusiasts out there. You know who you are. You're the person who wants the absolute best 4K experience, every setting maxed, zero compromises, price be damned. For you, the answer is easy. Go get it, buy it now. This is the absolute peak of gaming tech right now, and nothing else even comes close. Simple as that. Okay, but what about, well, everyone else? For the vast majority of gamers who actually have a budget, who have to look at those price tags and think twice, the advice here is also pretty clear. Just wait. Wait for a sale. Wait for the price to inevitably come down a bit. The 5080 is an incredible piece of technology that sets a new standard, but that standard comes with a very, very high price of admission. And that kind of leaves us with the big picture question, doesn't it? The RTX 5080 is, without a doubt, an engineering marvel. But is this the new bar for gaming for everyone? Or is it just a breathtaking luxury, a glimpse of the future that's way out of reach for most people right now? I guess that's the question this card leaves for the rest of us.